Hey guys, virtuous marketers, happy Monday. I just did a live on my regular Facebook page, so I kind of wanted to talk about it here since this is a marketing group. And as you know, over the weekend, I changed the name of the group because I want to focus on people who want to build agencies themselves, and I want to focus on lead generation because digital marketing is great. I mean, SEO, PPC. It's not really. I don't know. I'm just not about that. I mean, SEO is easy. Running Facebook ads, Google ads, it's easy. To me, it's like that's something that you should actually take a course and learn, right? It's not like an art. It's not like a strategy. It's just you learn it and do it. So, hey Chris, thanks for watching. So that's the whole point of this group is going to be more focused on agency techniques and stuff I do for clients to try to get leads. Hopefully, anybody in their businesses can also use these tactics for themselves. Basically, everything moving forward, because I use ClickFunnels for everything moving forward is going to be integrated on how I do that. Like I'm going to be making videos on how I do lead generation. I just did one for an HVAC company today. As soon as I'm done optimizing it, I'm going to kind of show everybody the example. I have another one that I'm doing for a plastic surgeon too. I'm going to show you the whole and how you can use PLR for enticement to try to get people through your funnel. I'm going to do that. But toxic marketing is what I was just talking about in my Facebook group. What is toxic marketing? So there's different methods for enticement, for engagement when you're trying to sell, when you're trying to promote, right? It's marketing. I don't know if you know this, but milk does not do a body good. No, it's actually ridiculous. It actually depletes more calcium than it puts in your body. That's been scientifically proven. It depletes more calcium than it puts in. It does have calcium in it, though, so that's how they can say that it has calcium. It's not good for your milk. Does not actually do anything for your body. I'm not vegan or anything like that. It's not like I'm promoting anything. I personally just drink almond milk. It tastes the same to me. It's fine. But the reason why I'm saying that is because marketing made us believe that it does a body good. That's marketing. Marketing's not always good, you know. If anybody's watched Mad Men with Donald Draper in the 50s and 60s, the ads agency, back when they were promoting Lucky Strikes and doctors used to do television commercials. Marketing's, any way that we can sell to people, we don't care, right? So I don't live by that mantra. Everything that I do by my marketing standards, I try to be ethical. I always try to help people, and I'm always trying to do the best that I can, trying to be the best. I'm always trying to better myself as a person. So I don't like the negative aspects of it. So today specifically, I wanted to talk about toxic marketing, specifically polarizational marketing. What is polarizational marketing? So we all heard the term polar opposites, right? I mean, we know that polar opposites mean that it doesn't necessarily mean up is down, left is right, that kind of opposite. It means for every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. So when it's a polar opposite, it just means that it's what gets affected on the reaction. So if something's occurring over here and somehow this gets affected by that this would be the polarized opposite. The polar opposite of it. So what we do with polarizational marketing is you find, essentially it's a very simple concept. You find a frustration that somebody has, and it's like you pour lemon juice on it. That's exactly what it is. So because what happens with polarizational marketing, think about this for a second. I was just talking about this in my other live on my Facebook page. Think about this for a second. Anytime somebody ever voices their frustration, it's going to yield a reaction. One of two reactions typically. One, either people are going to support your frustration and share in that frustration with you, or two, they're going to get frustrated with your frustration. And now how they handle that frustration varies between person to person. Some people say nothing and they just feel it inside. And you're like, oh, I'm frustrated that this person's frustrated. Because when people are frustrated, they tend to whinge. And when they whinge, they tend to sound bitter. And when all of those qualities are just unattractive in human beings. We don't like to be around the negative Nelly. We don't like to be around the guy that's complaining, right? It's just the way that it is. So what ends up happening is when you're voicing a frustration, you are complaining. By definition, you are complaining. So naturally, if people do not share your frustration, they are going to be unattracted to the frustration. Does that make sense? So this starts for this is where polarization is born. So like take any controversial topic for instance, right? Like one that sucks me in every single time is when somebody starts talking about toxic masculinity. That makes me upset because that's not a frustration. Toxic masculinity. People are toxic. I don't like that expression, toxic masculinity. See what just happened here? Their frustration, because they're calling it toxic masculinity, they're frustrated with masculinity and toxicity, and then I get triggered. I get frustrated with their frustration. So being aware of it allows me to be like, nope, not engaging, not gonna do it. It's not bothering me. Being aware of this concept allows us to kind of preemptively act. We get to or react, however you want to consider it. So frustration. When you voice your frustration, polarization happens. When it's polarized, you can use it to your advantage as a marketer, right? Donald Trump did it. That's how he got elected. I don't care what you think about Donald Trump. You love him, you hate him, you dislike him. Doesn't matter. He did it. That's the end of the day. He found a polarizational topic that was controversial, and he freaking ran with it. And he did a hell of a, as far as a marketing perspective is concerned, he did a hell of a job. He did his marketing. But is it toxic? That's the question. Is it toxic? Well, if you're purposefully dividing people, what is toxic? Right? Toxic is causing pain over time. Toxic is causing pain, hurt, frustration. If you're dividing the country, that's not going to end in rainbows and sunshine. Okay, that ends in fighting, in division. Divided we fall, united we stand, right? Our forefathers said that. Duh. But here we are electing a president that's dividing us. It's kind of ironic. Something to think about. So is it bad? Is it toxic? Well, you be the judge. You be the judge. I will not use polarizational marketing. There are people that do that. There are, like I saw this one self-defense guy. He was talking about, he teaches women how to do self-defense. Because women, their frames are smaller, so they have to attack upwards. And it was a very interesting thing. But his ads he was running, he was completely polarizing. He was polarizing. I don't know how to explain it. So he was focusing on a frustration of women, right? I don't know how to explain it, but he was like demonizing men. It's ironic. He's a man, but I wish I could show you the commercial to show you exactly what it was. But he was dividing the audience, right? He doesn't care about the people he's pissing off. He only cares about the people who agree with him, right? That's division. That is polarizational marketing. Something to think about. Is it worth dividing the nation? Is it ethical? Are you going to be able to sleep at night? A lot of people do. They do it. They're counting their money, you know? Anyways, I personally decided that I don't want to do this. So I kind of went on a rant. I'm feeling a little bit emotional these past couple of days because every single time I voice my frustration about something, I get mocked. And it's a visible problem that's happening in the world, and there's nothing we can do about it. You know what I mean? It used to be is like if you I don't know. You used to teach the kids, teach your children. You know, if you can't say anything nice, don't say anything at all. So maybe that's just the route that we need to go back to. But it's your call. I'm not telling anybody what's right or wrong to do. If that's what you want to do for your business and you want to polarize, you know, that's your call. I'm not here to tell you if it's right or wrong. What I'm doing is I'm pointing out the observation. That's all I'm doing. So is toxic marketing a thing? I don't know. Feels like it is. It feels like marketing can be toxic. So something to think about if you're going to be doing it, right? I leave you with those wise words. So I'm going to be making a whole bunch more lead generation funnels and a lot of videos showing you how to do lead generation. The One Funnel Away Challenge is probably one of the best ways to learn funnels by far. I'm a big fan. Don't forget to use my link. I get the commission if you do it, so I give all kinds of bonuses. That's just part of the thing. You'll notice that I created units too, so you can go in and get the 14-day free trial through ClickFunnels. It's what I use. And so what's cool about ClickFunnels is that there's a share funnel. So when I do build out for my clients, like I said, I have HVAC, and then I'm working on a plastic surgeon one right now. So when I build it out, I mean, if you're going through the One Funnel Away Challenge and you're like, hey, I want to, and you're planning on building an agency yourself, I'm okay sharing my funnel with you. There's a share funnel link. I just give you the link and it uploads my funnel that I built into your account. You can use it as a template. You know, I don't mind if you're using ClickFunnels because of me. I want you to succeed. I want you to also learn and help. So don't forget that. Okay. There's a lot of affiliates out there that offer stuff. I hope you choose me. It's just that simple. It works when you're doing it right. The One Funnel Away Challenge is a great way to teach you how to do it right. And again, this group, I'm gonna start focusing on how to teach you guys how to do. Like today, I was doing some PLR. PLR is private label rights products, so you can buy PLR in any niche for lead generation to help people get through, to help get people through your funnel. And I have a whole bunch of hacks that I use to get leads. So for my clients, so I'm gonna start doing more about that. But I've reached my 10-minute mark. I try to keep these lives kind of short. So if anybody, let me know what you thought about my little rant. You know, my polarizational marketing woes. Let me know what you think, guys. I love the feedback. All right, I'll talk to you later.